Alright, so I am doing a bug report for Destiny 2 regarding post-campaign quests on a character that was skipped the campaign by purchasing the campaign, character boost right over here. I did that on my Warlock after I had already completed the legendary campaign on my Titan and completed all of the quests there. So the details are in this post, which this video will be posted to as a reply to this comment here. But essentially, there is the Lost in the Light and Found in the Dark quests, and these give the Prismatic aspect grenade super, for light and dark. And when I did the character boost for my Warlock, I did not have access to those, and it seems like there is no way to actually unlock those aspects in super and all of that on my Warlock because the quests aren't showing up. So I'm going to go to Destiny 2. I'm going to sign into my Warlock. And then I'm going to go to the Pale Heart and talk to Ghost, because that's where the quests originally showed up. So in the meantime, we can see that on my Prismatic Warlock, I do not have access to Arcane Needle. I don't have access to Healing Grenade. I don't have access to Feed the Void, or actually no, I already have that equipped. I don't have access to Lightning Surge or Weaver's Call. So there's two aspects that I do not have access to. There is a grenade I do not have access to. There is a melee I do not have access to. And there are two supers, Needle Storm and Storm Trance, I do not have access to. They are locked. I cannot acquire them. So normally, or at least what it was on my Titan, was there were some quests that appeared right about here. It pushed this whole row of items down. There was the Darkness and Light, there was the, Found in the Dark, those two Prismatic quests I already mentioned. There was also the Wild Hunt quest, which, not a big deal that I'm missing that. I already completed that on my other character. Same thing with really I think there was one other quest here, probably, I believe, for the Ergo Sum Sword. Now, of course, again, I already have it on my other character, but still, any of the post-campaign quests that were supposed to show up here did not show up. And because the two Prismatic quests did not show up, I don't believe there's a way for me to unlock those aspects, because I'm pretty sure those aspects are tied to those quests. And without having those quests, I cannot pick them up. I've already checked the quest archive in the tower. They are not there. So I don't actually see any way to recover those quests or somehow retrieve them. My final ship quest, this is as is after, doing the campaign skip. It skipped right to the step where, hey, we're waiting for the raid to launch. So yeah, essentially none of the post-campaign quests showed up at the Ghost after doing the campaign skip, and I don't have access to the Prismatic aspects, Light and Dark, Prismatic Grenade, Prismatic Melee, for, Dark and Light and all of that. Like, all of those things are missing, and I cannot seem to acquire them. Even as another side note, while you're at it, I can't get rid of these. These totally separate thing, but these tokens, I have to go into the Shattered Throne and complete that, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet because it's so out of the way. But I cannot abandon this quest, these 3 tokens, and they just kind of take up spots in my inventory. But that's a separate item. But yeah, so really hope this gets fixed. I paid for the campaign skip so I could skip the campaign, access Prismatic in all its entirety, or at the very least, be able to skip all the parts that I've already done. And it seems like I have soft locked my character or just hard locked it into not being able to access Prismatic in its full entirety on my Warlock character. So again, just to reiterate, I am missing the Lost in the Light and Found in the Dark quests on my Warlock. I cannot acquire these. They are not showing up. None of the post-campaign quests that appear in the Ghost inventory are showing up after completing the campaign. I've checked the quest archive vendors. I already completed them on my Titan before doing the campaign skip. And even one really key aspect that's actually kind of important is I had a friend of mine who completed one of the quests. Perhaps I think it was probably the Lost in the Light, and then, he was still working on Found in the Dark, I believe. And the quest, he did the campaign skip as well on one of his, third characters, and the quests showed up for him. And again, he did not complete them already. He only completed one of them. But all of them showed up, and when he picked up the quest on his other character that he did the campaign skip on, it instantly unlocked the, aspects and all that stuff associated with that quest. So for some reason, the quest didn't show up for me, but they showed up for him when he hadn't finished them all on his primary character, and that allowed him to instantly gain access to all of the, fragments and stuff, because he completed, the one that he did already complete. He just had to pick it up on his third character, and it recognized, hey, you've already done this. Here's instantly quest completed. Here's your aspects and stuff. So yeah, so for some reason, quest did not show up for me, and I can't unlock all of Prismatic. There's no way to get those quests, so there's no way to get those aspects and supers and melee and grenade. So please get this fixed. It's really annoying. But yeah, please let me know if you have any updates by replying to the mentioned post. Thank you.